Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going on with the rest of our walkthrough guide here in Ilmeg, and we're about to pay a visit to the Nu Mou. Oriange is eager to press on with the hunt for the Fey relics. With our enemies fast approaching, time is of the essence. We must needs accomplish our mission with all possible haste. Of the two possible bearers of the relics, the Nu Mou are the nearer. We shall seek them out next. Among the Fey folk, they bear the distinction of having abided in these lands since before the flood. They are also the friendliest to men, and have served me faithfully whensoever I have called upon them. Indeed, they are the source of much of the knowledge I have acquired in my time here. The path leadeth past my dwellings. Let us away. Great, I've been looking forward to meeting with the Nu Mou. I don't know, they just look so cute to me. I've been looking forward to seeing them almost as much as the pixies. Oh, go away, leave me alone, I'm not bothering you. I had to deal with you guys enough back in that last dungeon. So we're going to be heading up north, so I'm guessing that's where one of the aetheryte crystals is going to be waiting for us. Oh, so pretty flowers. So he said it was right past his home, so that's where his home has been for the last year or so. Oh man, we've got a ways to go. You know what, maybe we'll just ride. Just a little bit. Oh. Okay. Well, no, come on. Leave me alone, I'm not bothering you. So, let's just go on a little bit ahead here. Just out of curiosity. It's quite a bit away. It looks like we got a bunch of broken land between us. Oh, not those flower spider things. Alright, maybe we should head back. Okay, so we'll be heading back. Oh no, yeah, we probably should head back. Okay, we're back. That was fun, more or less. Past yonder cliff lieth Ply and Ree, home of the Nu Mou. The others have gone on ahead to scout the way. Come, let us follow. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Let's see where we get to go to next. Yeah, so I ventured on alone for the most part until I was killed off by one of those spider things and I kind of had to come back. That was not fun. Thankfully you missed all that boring stuff. If the path striketh thee as preceptuous, 'tis because it was once a mountain trail. From where the lake now lieth, there was a valley, in whose midst thrived the city of Verberts. 'Twas only when the froth came, in the wake of the flood, that the settlement was drowned. We now stand upon its former outskirts, grazing lands where shepherds once tended their flocks. Though one cannot help but feel a pang of loss when faced with such a spectacle, one can scarcely blame the Fey folk for so altering the land. To blame for that lieth rightly with the light, a force terrible enough to bring an entire civilization to its knees, an entire world. That it should have been allowed to rise up unchecked is the greater regret. Yet, in spite of all the tragedy which surrounded me, full glad am I for the chance to be here. Really? 'Twas these hands which brought together the warriors of darkness in Minfilia, least thou forgot. Therefore, even were there no eighth umbral calamity to forestall, it seemeth only right that I strive to deliver the first from its doom. Only right, I say, though such words ill convey the strength of my resolve. In truth, I can no more ignore the plight of this world than I can choose to stop breathing, and thus do I labor for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. The coming struggle promiseth to test us to our limits, but so long as we stand together, I doubt not that we shall prevail. Ah, mortals, just as we thought. Hast thou business with us? Business? Ha! Nothing so boring. We smelled you coming and thought we'd come to play. They do not appear to be the pixies of Lydia Thran. Mine apologies, but we are in some haste. Mayhaps another day. Oh, in some haste are you? Then allow me to hasten you on your way. Tee. What'd they do to us? Teleportation magic. For a mercy, we were not sent far from our course. Should the pixies find us again, however, they'll most assuredly repeat the trick. We have not the time to waste. Let us avail ourselves to an enchantment I have learned. Fey Cloak, 'tis called, a most ingenious magic which rendered one invisible to the Fey folk, albeit briefly. Funny that he never thought to use that trick before now. That would have been a lot more helpful. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee. Under its aegis, thou art to make thy way past the pixies and rejoin our comrades. Know, however, that the enchantment shall suffice to veil thee and thee alone. Be not tempted to employ a mount, as it will only serve to give thy presence away. I shall cast the enchantment upon thee once more. The effect is quick to fade, so thou must needs be swift. Okay, I see. And I have a feeling that's not going to protect us from the other monsters that we see here, so we might have to be careful. Come out, wherever you are. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, why don't you go after those pixies, huh? Any moments now. Yeah, sorry. And we made it! The pixies leave, disappointments writ on their faces. Okay. So, let's keep going, There they are. At least you guys made it through no trouble. We lost sight of you. Is everything all right? Yeah, we made it in one piece eventually. I assume you were right behind us. What took you so long? Oh, just some troublemaking pixies. I see. Yes, I'd say that's a valid excuse for lateness. You are hereby forgiven. Oh, gee, thank you. In other good news, the Nu Mou village lies just through here. We'll enter as soon as Urianger deigns to join us. Oh, it's so cute! Look at the giant mushrooms! Oh, that's adorable. Ah! Mortals! Mortals are here! Lots of them! Yeah, I think we messed up. I thought you said the Nu Mou were men's best friends. Poor thing was beside itself with fear. 'Twas beside itself, perhaps, but not with fear. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable, I tell you, to have so many mortals appear at once. It's more excitement than we can bear. Greetings, Elder Y&T. Dear nay, it hath been a while. Pray forgive my brevity, but time is against us. We have come to borrow the stone sceptre of the Nu Mou. The stone sceptre? Then you mean to lift the seal over Liath Gia? This is unacceptable! Unacceptable! I tell you, if the king is set free, none here will be safe. Unlike our Fey cousins, we Nu Mou have called this land our home since time immemorial. Leaving is unthinkable. Thus did full many of us lay down our lives to seal away our king when they were consumed by the light. If we do as you ask, our sacrifice would have been in vain. No one will come to harm. Easily said for one who hasn't experienced the king's wrath. Honored elder, pray believe me when I say that this woman is possessed not only of the strength required to vanquish the king, but of something still more valuable, a means to resist the Resilent's corruption. Indeed, she hath already laid low the Light Warden of Lakeland, all without succumbing to the influence of its light. She is yet a stranger to this land, 'tis true, but she harboureth the selfsame desire to see the Sin-Eaters eliminated as we do. Wilt thou not lend us thy hand, that we might see thy beloved home restored to its former glory? You have always done right by us, Urianger. If you placed your faith in this woman, then so shall we. As you say, we want nothing more than to be rid of the Sin-Eaters. Be that as it may, this is not a decision to be made lightly. We require time to deliberate. A turn of the moon, perhaps. We don't have a turn of the moon unless we want to debate this with the Umorian army. Elder, given all that is at stake, I cannot well expect thee to simply roll over and acquiesce to our request. But even now a powerful foe draweth near, and I fear I must beseech thee to hasten thy deliberations, that thou mightst fetch us the sceptre while there is yet time to use it. Roll over? Fetch? You know full well that naught gives us greater pleasure than to render aid to men. You know full well, yet you speak the words of power regardless. It's unfair, unfair, I tell you. And happier times it was our honor to assist mortals in need and receive rewards befitting our deeds. Since the kingdom of Verbert fell, however, we have been starved of man's patronage. After so many years of deprivation, it is difficult to ignore such an earnest entreaty. Very well, Oriange. I promise to give you as swift an answer as I may. In return, I ask that you and yours remain here a while and bestow upon us your patronage. Is this arrangement agreeable? I already like these guys. And not just because they're cute. I gotta say, they seem a lot more reasonable than I was expecting. A fitting payment. You will offer your patronage to the people too, yes? Let's see, perhaps you can begin with Marnos. They are one of our foremost artisans, once held in the highest esteem by the Knights of Verbert. With the Knights gone, however, Marnos has no opportunity to put their skills to use. They would be overjoyed for your patronage. I kind of like the way that these guys think. Oh, look how cute this whole place is! Though the Nu Mou may appear placid and amenable, be fairly warned that they live by uncompromising codes. Codes such as that which saith the payment must precisely befit the service. Be it an item or a task, have care thou givest neither more nor less than what is requested. Okay, less I can understand, but why not more? Well enough to be served, the question is whether we can provide a fitting reward. $1,182, $1,183, $1,184. Wait, did I already count that leaf? Excuse me. Wah! What? Who? Where? Wait, you're a mortal! Huzzah! Huzzah! Well met, yes, very well met indeed. Have you old and tired arms and armor that are threatening to fall apart at critical junctures in battle? If you answered yes, you've come to the right Nu Mou. I will restore your equipment to pristine condition for a payment of a pair of moss fungus legs. Moss fungi roam just outside the cave. Please, please, please give their legs and your patronage to me. Okay. Oh, it's so cute here. I'm in love. Oh, hey, Minfilia. What do I need help with? Yeah, I guess she's having a hard time trying to think of something that she would need help with. Alright, so let's head back. Outside the cave. Oh, I can't wait till we can learn to fly. It would be so nice. You know, it was funny when I saw that lion coming in, that for a second I thought it was a Sin Eater and yeah, maybe a fate was coming up or something. Alright, let's just ride on out. I think I remember seeing some of those fungi outside anyway, so it shouldn't be too hard to kill a couple of them. There we go, there's one. Man, that thing is ugly. Okay, one down. Let's go find another. And there we go. There we go. Okay, got the moss fungi. Let's head back. I can't believe that Nu Mou was actually sitting there counting the leaves. Was he really that bored? I would have lost my mind a long time ago. Okay, we're back. Ah, you have returned, and with the moss fungus legs, I hope? They are tools of my trade, least you wonder. Used to polish metal and leather alike to a luxurious sheen. Now that I have work again, I must replenish my stores. How many fungus legs will you give? 2. Huzzah! 2 moss fungus legs as befits the work. Ah, to have neither more nor less expected of us than what we can provide. There is no greater joy. You see, for there to be honor in a task, we must receive precisely what it is worth. Too little means you belittle our ability. Too much means you question our integrity. You've given me fitting payment, so my services are at your disposal. I shall begin by inspecting your equipment. I see. Though I must ask for a small fee for the materials, I'm pleased to say that all your arms and armor may be restored. If you means to change them in the near future, however, there's no need to hurry. My first repair is complimentary. Here is the coin with which you may pay me with which you desire to have work done. Many thanks for your patronage. Oh, I love this little guy. Okay, open for business. Oh, and if you mean to offer your patronage to another, may I suggest YS Goff yonder? Judging from your equipment, 'tis plain you're no stranger to battle. I believe YS Goff will have something to offer you. Oh, he looks so sad there. Hey, how you doing? Spore Sweeper. YS Goff's eyes light up at the sight of you. Ah, to have so many men visit us at once. This is a joyous day indeed. If it please you, please give me your patronage. As my patron, I ask that you remove the noxious mushrooms that grow in our cave. Flame spores, they're called. We would tend to them with magics, except they leave behind a harmful ash. We've no choice but to pluck them one at a time. Now you will be curious as to what I have to offer. I am a purveyor of wares that will aid you in your travels. In exchange for your fitting payment, I will give you my choicest items. Alright, sounds fair. Remove the flame spores. Alright, so here we go. There's one. And where is it? Let's see it here. Not down here. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we can go up here. Oh, I like this! Like, these little mushrooms actually forming a kind of stairway. That's a cute idea. Doesn't seem like the healthiest place to live in, though. Giant mushrooms. That's just me, though. And here's the last. Alright, let's head back to the little guy and see what he has to sell for us. You've already removed the flame spores? How very quick you are! Oh, but did you perchance search by the western entrance as well? I'm told that more have cropped up in that area. Oh, okay. Sure. And I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I forgot my sense of direction for a moment. Alright. Where, oh where? There it is. As you pluck the last of the flame spores, you sense a gaze from the entrance. Oh? Somebody's watching us? Oh, that's a surprise. I wasn't spying on you or anything. I just finished my task and... I should go and report back. Okay, that was strange. Wonder what that was about. Okay, we're back. Ah, you have returned. Have you dealt with the flame spores by the western entrance as well? Yes, I did. Excellent! No more poisonous spores irritating our noses. For a little while, at least. Oh dear, I believe I'm getting sentimental. Having a patron again. It reminds me of the old days. There, every day, I would carry my wares to the castle to offer in exchange for men's patronage. Back then, the castle wasn't called Liath Gara. The Verbites built it, and they named it Gruna's Lich. It was their last beacon in the struggle against sin eaters, and now they're gone. All of them, nobles and knights and common folk alike. But enough reminiscing. I must give you what you've earned. And if you desire anything else I could possess, I would be glad to offer them to you, for a fitting price, of course. Yay, it's open for business! Now will you be offering your patronage to anyone else? If so, would you consider Wide Lad? Oh, what a name. He's been under the weather of late, and the chance to perform an honorable task would cheer him up. Okay, Wide Lad. Wide Lad's ears appear droopy even by Nu Mou standard. Oh, an aetherite ticket. What? You would be my patron? Yes, I would. But I can't do anything for you. The lawless ones took my invisible ink, and without it I can't make my arcanic wares. What are you talking about? Who are the lawless ones? They're Nu Mou, like us, except they've turned their backs on our values. Curs without honor they are. They refuse to work, instead spending all the time carroting and making a nuisance of themselves. It was when I was outside for a walk that they set upon me and robbed me of my possessions, the ink included. I was too weak to resist them. But you, mortal, you look quite strong. Do you think you could take my ink back from those villains? If you do this, I will consider it your patronage, and by way of my service, I will make you something very special. Oh, hello. Excuse me, Claire, but I couldn't help overhearing. If you mean to undertake this task, will you let me accompany you? I would learn from you, and help in what little way I can. You're welcome to join. Thank you so much. The lawless ones could make their lair to the south, inside a cave called Father Corvo's chambers. They took many vials of ink, and I would be grateful if you can bring as many back as possible. Alright, sounds like a plan. Come along. The lawless ones make their cave to the south. Inside of a cave? Yeah, okay. Oh, man. To go all that way? Yeah, we're definitely riding. I don't wanna walk. It's pretty on this side too. Not as pretty as the other side that has all the flowers. Also, I'm guessing that it was the pixies who planted all the flowers. And there's the other aetherite crystal, which I still find kind of strange that they're so close together. It looks like a bunch of old ruins. Oh, this is where the Amaro are. Wait, are we able to talk to these guys? No. Oh my god, they do talk! Ah, how I would like to go and bathe in the lake. But the thought that the Fwath would be waiting puts me right off. I don't blame you there, buddy, but since when do the Amaro talk? Like, is it something about this place that lets them talk after being here for a while? I don't know. That's kind of weird. But I'm looking forward to finding out what that's all about. We'll go back there a little bit later. So it should be close. New location, thank you. Okay, I think I see it, where that purple crystal is. Oh, those flying pigs! Oh, that's so cute. Okay, Minfilia. Father Cornlord's chambers is through here. I peered inside, and sure enough, it was milling with Nu Mou. They look none too friendly. If Thancred were here, he'd tell me to go about it quietly and quickly. Let us split up. I'll find all the ink I can and then come back outside. See you shortly, Claire. Yeah, I mean, she should be able to turn invisible and be able to sneak around. We are not that lucky. But we are stubborn if nothing else. Okay, so these guys are all dressed in red. So I guess that's how we can tell the difference here. Alright, so we got some invisible ink. And... oh, crying out loud. Alright, we'll deal with this guy. Look, buddy, we were willing to let you go. We were willing to ignore you and let you live. But you brought this on yourself. Oh, come on. We gotta deal with this thing, too. Yeah, getting out here may not be so simple. And I would hate to kill anything cute. Except maybe a Moogle. Yeah, maybe Moogles. I'm still scarred from when we had to do all those Churning Mist quests. There. Can't say you weren't warned. Okay, that's one. Just two more. Let's jump on the mushrooms. Okay. And, oh, I think I see it. There we go. Okay, so that wasn't bad. Now just one left. Oh no, come on. Oh, maybe we can grab it in time. No. Back off. Can't say you weren't warned. Okay. Now let's grab it and get out of here before any more show up. Hey, we're leaving. There's no need to show violence. Oh, really? I cannot wait till we reach max level and we're strong enough not to have to worry about these guys. There you are.
Oh, thank goodness. There you are. Those Nu Mou were rather frightening. I'm glad you're safe.
I'm glad you're safe too.
I haven't seen much actual combat, so I was a little nervous, but I'm happy I could help. The Minfilias before me battled Sin Eaters as part of the Yulmoran army. But that had all changed by the time I was found. They held me captive, so that I wouldn't follow in the others' footsteps. I'd still be in my cell now had Thancred not spirited me away. When he found me, I knew nothing of the world. I didn't know how to live, let alone fight. Thancred once told me that if the efforts to summon you failed, it would fall to me to face the Light Wardens. I realized then that it was the only reason he kept me close. As a contingency. The truth is, he can't stand to be around me. Because I'm not her. I'm not his Minfilia. Once, we journeyed to Nabatha together, to the place where the Oracle appeared and stayed the flood. As we drew near, I felt as though I was fading away. I shut my eyes and covered my ears, and then... I'm not sure what happened after that. I have a vague feeling that I said something to him. Only it wasn't me at all. It was her. Afterwards, Thancred didn't say a word. Only kept to himself and brooded. There's nothing I can do for him. Nothing I can offer but my presence. Though it only reminds him of his loss. She should be the one to live on. That's why I tried to find you. Because I knew that was what she wanted. But now that you're here, I'm not entirely sure what it was she intended me to do. Was I meant to tell you something or bring you to someone or somewhere? I can feel the answer at the edge of my mind, just out of reach. What is that?
Why? Why did you imprison us? Such boredom, such tedium have we suffered. It is unfair. Unfair. Come. Come and play with us.
It came from the castle. This is everything I have. Please see it delivered to the Nu Mou. I will bear word to Thancred and the others.
Okay, that was creepy. Am I the only one who thinks that that was really creepy? Let's just teleport straight back because I think we're running out of time. That was like a horror movie or something. Just seeing her face there. Well, that's certainly one way to introduce a boss. Mercy, Your Majesty, we had no choice. Please forgive us. I guess he heard it too. Oh, it's you. My ink. Were you able to retrieve it? Words and patterns inscribed using this magical ink cannot be seen by the naked eye. Aha! Yes, this is the ink, and almost all of it too. When our king spoke to me, my day went from bad to worse, but thanks to you, it's simply bad again. What? You had the vision too? Oh, woe is us. Ordinarily, when a living being turns into a sin eater, it loses everything about its mind that defined it. However, the king has retained some of their instincts. This manifests in the desire to play and be set free. So strong is that desire, it often leaks through the seal to invade our consciousness. For a long time we ignored it, but we can't do so forever. But forgive me, I was going to thank you for reuniting me with my ink. You did exactly as I asked, and so I will give you the service I promised. Ahem. Nothing up my sleeve, and Viola, may it serve you well. Okay, so the next one is called The Elder's Answer. You know what? I think that's a good place to leave off, so we'll just leave it there for now. And I hope everyone enjoyed it, and next time we'll get the crystal shoes and go on to Titania. Looking forward to it.